Alright guys, so we had a mishap with the drone the other day. I wanted to test the active track out, so I decided to follow my truck to pick my son up from school. I'll show you what the drone looks like now before I return it. So two floppy back legs, which I mean I probably could have got new back legs and fixed them, but for $65 to get a new one, there's no point. So here she is, busted off. So there's actually, oh, there goes the antenna. But that's the actual antenna. And they're in the feet. So this one has it on that side. Took a pretty good fall, probably from 100-something feet. Broke both back legs. So refresh. Definitely worth it. But there she is. We'll get to the video in a second, but just wanted to explain what I think went wrong. So I set it to 120 feet at my house, and I've measured all the trees, and 100 feet is about the height of the lowest tree in my neighborhood. So I've flown my neighborhood hundreds of times, never crashed. And I figured as long as I had it at the settings that I knew were comfortable in my neighborhood, that everything would have been fine. But I was wrong. And this is where it comes into relying on the drone technology. It's not there yet. It's almost there, but it's not there yet. I mean, this was a big bushy tree that I can see it from my backyard, and I've never had a problem going around it. Any type of moat, it's always avoided this tree because it had so many branches. It just, nothing happens. It's so there that the drone sees it and avoids it. Now, as it was going sideways, and I do think that the obstacle avoidance going sideways still isn't as good as if it's going head on, but it is what it is. It's a drone. You like to yaw, you like to get good footage, so, stuff happens. But I guess we'll get into the video and you can see for yourself who's at fault. Now, I believe it was a little bit of me, and it was a little bit of the drone. I should have paid more attention to the drone, but I was driving and I just figured that it would do its thing. As long as I set it high enough, we'd be good. So that was my fault because I put too much confidence into the drone. Now, the drone's fault. I think DJI puts way too much emphasis on their active track. I mean, you go onto their, drone simulator and the active track and the obstacle avoidance, and that works beautifully. And it makes it look like it is the best thing since sliced bread. But it's not. So, with that being said, let's get into the video and, we can go over the actual video. So here I am setting it up, getting it started, and I'm, just driving through the neighborhood. I'm a street over. I'm on back streets, so here it goes. It's pulling in, and I noticed that it's lowering itself, And I set it at 120 feet just to keep it away from all the trees. And, you know, I'm sort of looking at the controller, just trying to make sure everything's okay at this point. And, you know, it seems like it's doing all right. I'm above the power lines. You know, it's gone over a couple trees, so I figured we were all set. So I said, you know, let's go. And here we are taking a turn. I'm going like 10 miles an hour, maybe 15 miles an hour, just letting the drone do its thing and see what it does. And I know that this turn right here is about to be my straight shot to my kid's school. So we take the turn and watch how the drone drops even more right here. Take this turn and it starts speeding up. And this is when it goes and it hits the top of the tree. What do you guys think? Was it me? I think so. But I think we'll be all right.